So, how's it going, my no-fap and semen retention brothers? So today's topic I'm bringing you is called non-ejaculatory orgasms, or NEO, whichever one you want to call it. NEO sounds a little weird, so I'm just going to call it, in a professional manner, non-ejaculatory orgasms. So, by now, this is for the no-fap brothers who have been on no-fap and semen retention for a while. Let's say probably about a month, or a little more than a month. Pretty sure your confidence is building up. Pretty sure you're going out there and actually being more social, not being afraid of rejection from women, just being able to go up to them, strike up a good conversation, talk about whatever you want to talk about, because you basically can talk about whatever you want to talk about with a woman. Doesn't matter, as long as you approach her. Just shows how much confidence and the fact that you actually got balls to go up to her, because majority of guys can't do that at all. Okay, so by this time you guys probably you've probably been on a date. You probably so you've been on maybe even a couple of dates, and now you actually, you want to get intimate. You're like, I want to have a deeper connection with this person. Obviously, the best way to do that, aside from spending time with each other and going out all the time, is actually engaging in sexual intercourse. Now, for semen retention brothers, we actually can engage in sexual intercourse, but we got to practice this non-ejaculatory orgasm thing. So what this basically is there's no kind of leakage when you're having sex. So like, obviously, always stay protected, because that's just the best way to do things. Always wear a condom, always use it. So it's pretty much you getting at the point of actually ejaculating but not doing it. So you're pretty much reaching, like, let's say it's a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being you ejaculating and all your amazing seed, everything just getting out. 9 to 9.5 being that point where you could actually do some kind of Kegel exercise. And you actually, I have to get very detailed for this. So it's like between your anus and your penis. Like, obviously your balls are there, but like right around that area is you have to hold it, man. You just gotta hold it when you're having sex with this woman. You hold it in, and like, for beginners, I would suggest, like, by the time you're like at the scale at like 7 or 8, like, you start doing it then, because obviously first time you're gonna try this, it's gonna be freaking tough, man. But I mean, obviously, as you keep going, you could actually go up to like a 9, and that's like the point where you're like almost about to ejaculate, but you could actually hold it with these Kegel exercises where you just squeeze it. Like, obviously the best way to exercise that is by going to the bathroom and just going and then squeezing your pelvic muscles and like seeing your urine stop. You do it again and you stop it again. You keep doing this kind of exercise, and you will find it much more easier to achieve. Let me just call it NEO by this point. It's mad long. So as you keep doing this, I have heard that it's an almost identical sensation when it comes to like regular ejaculation and this kind, non-ejaculatory orgasm. So I have heard, like, it's probably like, it's obviously not going to be the same. Probably scale 1 to 10, that's going to be a 10, and this is going to be a 9. But that's still pretty darn great, because who, like, you have so much control over your entire body and over your mind, and it's just an amazing feeling. The whole point of this thing is, well, obviously to retain semen retention. That's the main thing that we're doing. But also, if you actually really like the girl, say for example, and you are thinking, you're like, you know what, I might even call her after having sex with her, you know, like I don't usually do that, but this girl is special, like I might actually call her after we have sex. So when you're thinking like that, like what this neo thing actually benefits you is it helps you get very close to the person, because it's not just about finishing the race right now at this point when you're on semen retention. It's about really appreciating them, appreciating her body, and just doing everything very slowly. Like, think about when you guys are actually getting intimate with a girl. Think about how excited you guys get when you actually like start foreplay, because you know you're about to, you know, have sex and you're about to orgasm soon. So you know that whole thing just builds up in your mind and in your body. Like, you get excited, your muscles tense up and everything. You're like, yes, I'm about to get this. So think about that kind of feeling, but stretching that feeling as long as you possibly can. So like over, I would say it could last up to like an hour, you know, especially even if you guys even are having sex, but then it doesn't even, it's very slow. Everything is very slow. So it's pretty much everything slows down. Like, time just feels like it slows down. And you really get to appreciate the other person who's lying next to you. So, and this is really good for girls that you actually like, which is why I like the whole semen retention thing, because you're not gonna waste time on girls that you know are not really interested in you, or who just want to get in. Yeah, most girls actually just really want to get in bed too. I mean, for guys who've been, you know, picking up girls and who know this like the back of their hand, we know that that's what most women want too. But if this girl actually likes you, you know, if she actually appreciates your company and everything, then yeah, that's the kind of girl you want to try this with. You don't want to just try this with just anybody. I mean, obviously by this time you'll be you have that much respect for yourself too, that you're gonna be like, I'm not just gonna have sex with anybody, you know. It's gonna be a special person. It can't be some kind of skank that you just see in the mall with her friends and just, yeah. I'm not saying every girl in the mall is a skank. But anyways, yeah, so that's the whole point. You get at a very intimate level with this person, and you have this amazing time with them. And then right about, for beginners, if you're at that scale of, you're at like, let's say 80%, that you know, and you're like, oh crap, okay, 80%. If I go like a few more minutes, I am definitely gonna ejaculate. At that point, I want you guys to start doing your Kegel exercises as you're having sex with her. And bring it back down to like a level half of that, 4. And then keep going again until you hit that plateau of 8 again. Because then the next time you actually do it again, your plateau is going to be at like 9 or 9.5. And at that point, it feels amazing, man. It actually feels like you really actually just ejaculated. And then next thing you know, you look at your condom and there's nothing in there. And you know, you actually get this feeling, you're like, wow, I already knew this semen retention thing and NoFap thing. I'm going to be in control of my mind, but now I'm in full control of my body. It's just an amazing feeling. You just know, like, you are your own master, you know, like you are your own hero. And that's what I always stress on this thing, you know, to be your own hero on this channel. Yeah, so guys, you should remember, going out on dates, go out on dates, get more social, get girls, and have sex and try this non-ejaculatory orgasm thing, man. I'm telling you, it's apparently it has. I mean, obviously, it gives you the boost of self-confidence because you know you have full control. I've also heard it helps with bladder control as well, which is great, you know, for guys who ejaculate early, like, you know, yeah, for those who ejaculate early, or, you know, who have, like, I don't know, some kind of urine or bladder problem or anything. I've heard it's good for prostate cancer as well. So guys, yeah, definitely give this a try. I'm pretty sure you guys would really appreciate it, and you're just gonna have an amazing experience with the female, man. Like, I'm, as a guy who's been with females in the past, and who's been with females in the past for just specific reasons, you know what I'm talking about, just pretty much getting laid. I know how that feeling is. Like, it literally lasts a half hour max, and then after that I'm back at square one, and I'm just like, okay, what now? And then, you know, I just ended up I kept feeding that. But now, like, the fact that I'm on semen retention, no fap, now I can actually appreciate a female. I can actually appreciate a woman, and I could actually, you know, get close with her and just be much more intimate, and yeah, have a much deeper connection with her, man. Especially if you really like the person, probably the best thing ever. Alright guys, that's all the information I got for you today. Make sure to try this. Let me know also how if you guys actually did it, how you guys actually felt about it. You guys can email me, because I'm pretty sure if you write that down in the comments, I mean, I don't know if you'll be comfortable writing in the comments. If you are, cool. If not, then email me. Tell me how it was, how your whole experience was, you know. If the girl actually approved of you doing it too, because, you know, some females are just, they just want you to orgasm. That's the way that they feel that they did a good job too. But, you know, we are semen retention people, guys, and no fab guys, and we don't waste our seed like that, man. And if she doesn't get that, screw her. She's out the door. Don't actually screw her. Screw her, meaning get her out the door. She does appreciate it, then that woman is special, man. She really is. All right, guys, that's all the information I got for you today. Let's be our own heroes, man.